Welcome to Bible Conversations. What you're about to hear is a conversation starter. We hope that you will be encouraged to go out and start a conversation about the Bible. You have heard that it was said, "You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy." Today, we live in a society where if you disagree with someone, you cannot be friends with them. We live in a society where if you show that you have a differing opinion from somebody else, that you can't love them. You can't even be in the same room as them. Let's listen to what Jesus says here. "But I say to you, love your enemies. Love your enemies. And pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same?" We are so blessed in this nation. We are so blessed in this world. And we have been told a lie. And that lie is that in order to be loving, you have to be tolerant. That tolerance equals love. But I want us to go over to John chapter 3, verse 16, one of the most commonly quoted verses in the Bible. John chapter 3, verse 16 says this, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life." And then verse 17, very important here. "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him." You see, God hates sin. God cannot be next to sin. If you are sinful, you cannot be next to God. God cannot tolerate sin. He is not tolerant of sin. In fact, he will judge all of the peoples. But he loves everyone. In fact, it says he so loved the world that he sent his only Son. Not that they would be condemned, but that they could be saved. Sometimes tolerance shows a lack of love. And discipline and correction and help is a show of love. Now, that doesn't mean we need to go out and correct everybody of every little thing that they do wrong, but it means that no matter what, we need to be loving, truly loving our brothers and sisters, and showing the love of Christ to everyone that we come in contact with. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little devotional thought. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for listening to our conversation starter. We hope that you have enjoyed it and been encouraged. We also ask that you find us on Facebook and like our page. Give us a comment if you so desire. You can also reach us via email at kcocbibleconversations@gmail.com. Please make sure you follow us on Spotify or iTunes, wherever it is that you get your podcasts. And make sure that you download the Ministry League app and all of its wonderful, wonderful tools. Please make sure you check out our full podcast that comes out Fridays at 6 a.m. We love you all. Have a blessed day.